Greetings, salutations, good morning, and all that good shit. Hey guys, it's me with a long overdue vlog. Hooray! It's a Friday, and my ass is going to class. I'm a little late. But when am I not late to class? What is the question? That struggle when senioritis hits you hard and you're just like, fuck everything, man. But it's whatever. It's a short ass class. It's just like, don't give me 9 a.m. classes. How about that? Don't give me classes at all. How about that? Just give me my fucking diploma and let me be, fam. Yeah, I'm going to class now, and then I've been craving bubble tea and shit, so that's probably what I'm gonna have for breakfast. I mean, it's tea. You can have tea for breakfast, and then crepe is basically a pancake, so breakfast, Tanisha style. I'm fucking like light as fuck. Like, it's warm as fuck today. It is like, it's gonna be, I think, like high 60s, 70s-ish today, and probably like throughout the fucking weekend, and then next week. So like it's like middle of February, and it feels like it's fucking April or some shit. So my parking spot? No, yes. So fun fact. Oh, there's a policeman. But yeah, fun fact. I don't have a parking pass for campus, so I gotta find spots where it's like visitor parking, because I'm a visitor, and but I don't like putting quarters in, you know. So I found a nice little spot after getting about 1 billion tickets that I'm not gonna fucking pay because it's student fucking college. Found a nice little spot where I can park because the meter's broken, so like if they come by, they can't give me a fucking ticket. Fuck that. But yeah, they can't give me a fucking ticket, so whatever. So I keep parking here. I found a new nice little spot, so I'm happy about that. But yeah, I'm gonna go to class now. I will be back in a bit, and I'm gonna go get crepes, and then I'm gonna go buy some groceries, and then we're gonna go to Dad's house. So, peace out. Hey guys, it's me. I'm back again, and this is my third fucking time trying to record this because Siri kept fucking talking over my video. But yeah, I'm on my way to Dad's house. I got everything done, blah blah blah, whatever, all that shit. I'm like 30 minutes into my fucking driving trip, and I just realized I forgot my fucking meds at home. It's like, I forgot to take it this morning, so it's like I'll be going 3 days without it. Like, it's fine that I'm going through it because, like, I feel okay, like, I'm alright. It's just like, just forgetting it, you know? I'm just like, Tanisha, come on, get your life together, but it's whatever. But yeah, I'm on my way. Do you like my hat? I got a package. Like, I ordered stuff from this website, Boohoo. I know a lot of people heard of it. So I was like, yeah, let me try it out. Like, their stuff is pretty cheap, and like it looks affordable. So I gave it a little chance, and I was like, treat yourself. You ain't got money, but spend money you ain't got. I'm just kidding. Like, I don't know. Like, I have money. Like, as long as my bills are paid, I'm fine. So like, I had some extra money. So I was like, I'm gonna buy me some shit because I felt like a fucking potato last week. So I was like, Tanisha, fucking treat yourself. So it came in the mail today after, like, it took like 2 weeks for that shit to deliver. I was like, what? But it's whatever. It came, you know, so. But yeah, I got this hat. I love it. I don't know. A hat, finally, big enough to cover my head. That, like, fits on my head. Because, like, I have a big head. I know that. But I also have, like, hair. A lot of hair. So it's, like, double whammy. But, like, this hat fits perfectly, and I love it, and it's cute, and I feel somewhat decent today, which is fan-fucking-tastic. Yeah, but that was alright. Yeah, I feel really good today. I feel like semi-okay-ish, you know. I'm just like chilling. It's Friday, it's the weekend. I'm gonna go spend it with my favorite person. thanks to the help of Des, because I was like literally drowning away. First of all, let me tell you the story. I don't know if I told you guys this, but this semester is my last semester of school. I am taking 23 fucking credits. That's 8 classes. I'm taking 8 classes. I'm taking 6 at SIU and 2 at like the local community college. Here's the story behind that. My ass thought, so I went to my advisor like last semester, like we made an advisor appointment, and I was like, okay, like how many credits do I need? Because at first I thought I needed 15. She was like, no. She like went through everything. She was like, oh no, you need like 2 more credits just to like fulfill like the part, because like it's 120. Like I have all my like major requirements and like gen eds are done. It's all like, she was like, you just need like a random ass like. So I was like, okay, cool, I'll take a 2 credit class. So like that's fine. Like the 2 credit class that I'm taking is like, it starts halfway through the semester, and then one of the classes I'm taking is like online. So technically I only have like 4 on-campus classes, right? So that's like, that was like, oh, like okay, I can do that. That's chill as fuck. My class is chill as fuck right now. Like it's like some class was like a lot of reading and shit, but like essentially like it's a chill as fuck semester. So like fast forward to like this semester, a week before the semester starts, mind you, I'm like, you know, like those audits online where like shows you like your degree requirements and all that shit. So I'm like looking at it, I'm like doing the math in my head. I'm like, something's not adding up, because it's like saying like I need like more credits than her. Like I initially thought, like my advisor told me, so I was like, so I emailed her and she's like, oh, you need 23 credits, and I was like, the fuck you mean I need 23 credits? You told me 17. Oh, I guess my math was off. Bitch, you can't count? You telling me you can't fucking count? It is literally your job to like make sure my shit is straight. Like I try to be on top of it, but you know, like I need, like, you know, advisor knows everything. Like they can see all that shit that you need. So you're telling me you were 6 credits off? How you go from 7? Like it was first she said 17, now she's saying 23. So like I was like, well, what the fuck I'm supposed to do? Like you fucking told me that like I only needed 17 more credits. So whatever. So she's like, well, you can still walk in May and take like 2 summer classes at SIU during the summer. And I was like, I'm not paying $2,000 extra dollars over the summer. Like I don't have, like $2,000 is pretty much all of my savings. Like no, I'm not doing that shit. Like I would have no money, and I wasn't doing that shit. So I'm like, and I want my diploma to say I graduated in May. I don't want to say in August, you know? Like, I don't know, it's like me picky, but also it's like, you know, I worked fucking hard to get to like, to fucking graduate. Like, I want to fucking graduate when I'm supposed to graduate. And then, so I was like giving her shit on the phone. I was like I wasn't trying to be like super disrespectful, but I was just like, you told me that I needed 17. Now you changed it to like 2 extra fucking classes. 6 credits is a lot of class, like a lot extra. So she's like, oh, I wouldn't normally recommend this, but like you can take the last 2 classes at like the community college, because there's like 2 community colleges like nearby. She's like, you can take 2 extra classes, but I wouldn't recommend it because it's like a heavy course. I was like, so I was like, fuck that. So I was like thinking about it, and then I was like talking to Des about it, and she was like, take the class, and I was like, I can't handle that shit. Like 23 credits is a lot, you know. It's like, first of all, I work like what, 25 hours a week, 25, almost 30 depending on like the week, plus 6 credits at SIU, and then another 6 fucking credits. Like I was like, I can't do it. So Des, being the perfect little fucking cinnamon roll she is like, oh yeah, I'll help you. And I'm just like, what the fuck you mean you help me? She's like, I'll help you with your like your shit, because like it's like online classes. So like she's been like, the classes I'm taking, they're like 2 like random fuck off classes that like it'll transfer over, but it's like it has nothing to do with my major. It's like right now I'm taking like anthropology, and then it's like one half I'm taking right now is anthropology, so that ends in like 2 weeks, and then the second half of the semester I'm taking like U.S. history and some shit, and it's like they're writing classes. Like I can do the work, I don't have time to do the work. So it's like I do what I can, and then and I'm not great at writing, so like she pretty much like helps me out, like helps me write shit, or like, you know. So that's a fucking lifesaver. So it's like I have help, you know, but whatever. So like that was my whole fucking dilemma. I was like, well fuck. So the long story short is, I will be walking in May. I will be graduating in May, but I will die on the journey to that. So there's like less than 3 more months left until I graduate. And so far, I'm doing well. I'm hanging in there. I am tired as fuck. I am exhausted as fuck, but I don't know. My eyes are on the prize. I just want to get the fuck out, finish, get my diploma, and go. That's all I want at this point. If I have to like die, cry, blood, sweat, and tears to get there, I will fucking do it, because I worked too fucking hard to not graduate in fucking May. I will be graduating in May. And when I do, y'all will see every single minute of it, because I'm gonna vlog the whole fucking time, because I'm extra and I'm excited as fuck. Like, I don't know. Like, I've been in this school for 4 years. I want to get my shit and go. Like, and I've been in college for 5 years, because I did 1 year at like a school back home in New York. So it's like, okay, I've been in college for 5 years. I'm ready. I'm done. I want to be done. I just want to be done. So yeah. And now that I'm taking like these 2 extra classes at the community college, I'm saving over $1,000 just by taking it. Like, I think those 2 classes cost me like $800, like tuition and fees. So I'm like, okay, like my pockets are still hurting a little bit, because I was like, I wanted that money for other stuff to save, but at least it's not as bad as $2,000. At least I'll have something left over. So and I'm trying really hard to like save like money from my paycheck. So it shouldn't be like any like surprise or anything. Like, pay my bills, save whatever's left. That's the thing. I'm trying to like stick to that plan, but occasionally I like to treat myself. But anyway, I'm still saving, so that's cool. But yeah, I don't even know where I'm going with this anymore. But I'm so fucking over driving every weekend. It's like, this shit is a dub. It's like a fucking dub. I just wanna, like, I cannot wait until I can graduate and I can just move to Louisville and it'll be fine. Like, long distance shit is fucking hard, guys. Like, they say it, and it's like, I've been in it before, I've done it before, but it's like, this is like a new level. It's like, I just wanna fucking be with you and not have to drive. And like, it's like we see each other like pretty much almost every weekend. We've been doing pretty well so far. See each other every weekend, but it's like during the week, it's like, but yeah, I'll take whatever time I can get with her. I fucking hate 57. I'm on like this one highway and I hate it. I'm only on it for like 20, 30 miles, but I fucking hate it, because it's nothing but semi trucks, and then there'll be like a long line of semi trucks in the like the right lane, and then one of the motherfuckers will like switch to the fast lane so they can try to like pass the rest of them, but then they hold up the rest, like all the other traffic, and I'm just like, I literally want to just scream, because it's like, I go and then I can start going under the limit. Like, if I'm going under the limit, it's like, it's 70. I should not be doing 65, 50 just because your ass wanted to fucking pass the whole last line of trucks. Stay in your lane, honey. Stay in your lane. But yeah, I don't know. This vlog just turned into a whole rant of me ranting about nonsense. I don't know. So yeah, I don't know. Anything else I want to talk about? Car vlogs. We love them. I know you do. Man, I recorded Let's Play like 2 weeks ago. I recorded Resident Evil. I've been playing it, and it's like, it's scary as fuck, but it's like fun. It's like, I want to feel like, this is like, I want to figure out what the story is and everything. But I recorded an hour-long Let's Play, and that shit is hard as fuck to edit down. And it's like, I never have time to edit it down because I work and I'm in class, so it's like, I'm trying to edit it. I think I'm just gonna cut it into 2 parts, just because it's like, I'm not alone in the Let's Play. It's like, I'm with a couple friends, so it's like, when you're so Let's Play like that, you're constantly talking, and it's like, I don't know, we're funny. I think we're funny, so it's like, it's hard to cut shit out, so I'm just like, breaking it into 2 parts, and y'all will get to 30-minute Let's Plays, and that's just how it's gonna be. Yeah. I don't take any chances because there'll be hella like cop cars on this this road, whatever the fuck you call it, interstate, whatever. There'll be hella cop cars. So I stay like, as long as you're like, the speed limit is like 70. As long as you're like under 80, they can't pull you over. So I try to stay under 80 the whole time. Once I get onto the next thing, which is like what the bulk of what this trip is, like the next interstate, I speed. I'll do like 85, maybe 90. I try not to do speed too fast because I've got a couple of speed tickets. So try not to speed. See, this motherfucker, it's like this truck decided I'm gonna pass this fucking car because I'm a piece of shit. I have serious road rage. I don't know. Maybe I do. I'm pretty sure I have really bad road rage, but just like I like to go fast. I need to go where I go. Like I'll cut off like 30 minutes, 15 to 30 minutes off my trip when I go see her. Cut this off here because I've been talking a lot. So this video's now 13 fucking minutes, which means. But please like, comment, and subscribe if you are new to this channel. If you are already subscribed, please share my videos, share my channel. I'm really trying to grow my channel. All that goodness. I will see you guys next week with another vlog. Hopefully there'll be a let's play out soon, depending on how fast I edit it, because my job is basically I edit